Hey everybody. So again, I am doing a live right now where I didn't tell anybody, so like maybe not that many people will be able to show up, but that's okay because it's recorded so it plays back when you need it to. So happy November 11th. It's 11:11 and where I am it is 11 a.m. Um and what I'm going to do today is I'm going to talk about the Lightworker Gateway information. So, if you watch my channel, you'll already be familiar with the fact that there are something called a Lightworker Gateway, and that these happen like back to back and they take place for approximately 30 days at a time. So, this new Lightworker Gateway is going to be starting tomorrow. So, this is going to be starting November 12th and this is gonna run through. Hi, be exuberant. I didn't tell anybody I was gonna be here, so like, it's you and me pretty much. Okay. There's Carolina Hansen. Hi. Carolina, hi from Sweden. Yeah, we're gonna do some Lightworker Gateway information today in a whole new way. Hi, Sussy. Because normally I do it with like the recorded video and I show you guys like the crystal grid and everything. And I'm not gonna do it that way. I'm just gonna do it live and it'll give us a chance to kind of chat with each other. Jonathan Grayson's here. Hi. And it's 11 o'clock where you are also. Becky Charles is here. Awesome. Yeah, I think it's probably the best time for those who are in Europe. Yeah, because the US maybe you're on a lunch break, maybe you're not. I don't know. But again, it's recorded. So, okay. So, Lightworker Gateway, if for some reason somebody's in here and they're not familiar with a Lightworker Gateway, this is energy that is coming through a tear in the veil that surrounds Earth. So, energy is coming through this tear in the veil from the higher dimensions, and it's being sent from different galactic groups every, I don't know, we're going to say 30 days. It's not exact. Approximately every 30 days, this energy is sent, and it's sent in order to support light workers on Earth. So, this is going to be taking place starting tomorrow. So it's going to be November 12th through December 12th is when this Lightworker Gateway is. Hi, Anna. It's going to be the Mantids that are assisting us again. So I actually have a short channeled message from my silver Mantid guide, Arlo. What else? I'm just trying to think if there's anything else. If you guys have questions, I'm going to try to do questions at the end, but I am going to just kind of go through this Lightworker Gateway information while I have it here in front of us. So let me see what I wrote down. The Mantids are stepping forward for this Lightworker Gateway. So Mantids come in different colors, usually green, silver, gold. I have one that's like lavender and like a lavender bronze. Lavender bronze is what I call the color of this Mantid, but they come in different colors. As a race, if you're not familiar with them at all, they are very loving. Like overall, very loving race, very playful. They have a good sense of humor. They're known for being excellent healers. Arlo is the silver Mantid guide that I'm going to be sharing his channeled message today on behalf of the Mantid Collective. So these guides, they're like, if you've ever seen them, well, even if you haven't ever seen them, hi, Emma, and Be Exuberant from North Dakota. Nice. I didn't know I had anybody from North Dakota. That makes me happy. Okay. Aldana, having problems with my 17-year-old son who don't want to go to school. Okay, Aldana, hold that thought. I'll come back to you. So for the Mantids, they look like praying mantises, and they look like they're like 8 foot tall. But whenever I see them, they never look like they're 8 foot tall, because if they did, it would probably cause me to feel scared and have fear. So they normally approach me and they're like 5 foot tall, because that's about how tall I am. So they normally do that. When I went to channel Arlo this time, oh, actually, you know what? I think I might be skipping ahead. So mantids do not have facial expressions because they communicate telepathically. So that also makes it kind of difficult when you're a human being, because you're looking at this other being and you're like, trying to understand how they think and feel and everything. And so sometimes they like wiggle the antenna to be playful. Okay, so Arlo appears to me and he was like this tall. He's like extra itty bitty this time when he appeared to me, which kind of made me laugh. And he does this so that it doesn't make me afraid. When I first wanted to channel and I asked for a guide to step forward for me, this is the guide that came forward, which is kind of crazy because some of you may be thinking like, oh, I don't really resonate with the mantids. Like, they probably aren't, I don't have them as guides. Like, that's how I would have thought before it actually happened that way. And now I can look back and see what happened. Because when I first asked for a guide to channel before I could channel, I had this being come forward and they had this like black cloak on and there was like a hood and their face was in the shadows. So I couldn't see anything. And I just knew someone had stepped forward for me and I had to figure out what their name was. And I figured out it was Arlo. And then later down the line, I figure out it's actually a mantid. So again, the mantids are being very like conscientious about how they appear to us because they know that to the human mind, it's a little uncomfortable, especially when you're very like early in your awakening. It's very uncomfortable to be approached by something that doesn't look human, right? We naturally have that fear reaction. Let me see. Mantids are conscientious to not cause fear because it is a lower emotion that takes your vibration farther away from the truth and being able to communicate with your guides clearly. So we have this like theme going on of like fear basically before I start channeling him. Let's see. Maria is here. Pamela Williamson. Hi from Scotland. That's amazing. Oh my gosh, I have ongoing stomach issues. Okay. I will definitely come back to this. It's more active this time. I'll take a look at it for you, Pamela. Cam, hi from US. I've never heard of the Mantid. They literally look exactly like a praying mantis, but they're probably about 8 foot tall. And you would think that would be really ugly, but for some reason the energy they give off is like so endearing. And so loving and so sweet that you just like can't help but adore them. Okay, let me give you the channeled message from Arlo. He says, fear is a stumbling block that all must learn to manage. Fear in different intensities is part of incarnation. It is one of the thought types that can be managed with mindfulness and redirecting the thoughts. Fear is destructive because it is a destabilizing energy. It causes parts of your life to feel unstable and unpredictable, like a house built on sand that could one day collapse. Fear can be a helpful warning system if you're in like immediate physical danger, but usually fear is an unwelcome visitor, creating worries about a future that does not exist. Fear is infectious, so do be mindful to not consume information from those whose words cause you anxiety. Your spirit guides seek for you to feel safe and secure, that they will support you and direct you safely through all circumstances. Fear can immobilize some, while leading others to act from a place of emotion, like rage. Neither response is for your highest good or the good of those around you. Learn to recognize fear and anxiety within yourself, and then begin to breathe deeply and slowly. So he's literally going to like take us through practical steps to managing that emotion. So he's saying, recognize the fear and begin to breathe deeply and slowly. The element of air is healing, soothing, and balancing. It can help you to ground so that you can feel safer, and also help you to connect with divine, where the most accurate information is available to you. Breathe slowly and deeply as long as you need to feel more like yourself and calmer. Once you have stabilized your body and mind a bit, use mantras to connect with the truth in the present moment. Look around, assess the current moment and not the potential future moment. So he's actually giving us mantras. So he's saying, like, when you're having fear, it's almost always about a future event. It's almost always a worry about something that could happen. And so he's saying, become aware of what's going on in real life. Like, take a look around yourself. In real life, do you have something around you that is horrific right at that moment in reality? And so the mantras that he gave, I'm going to give these all to you. And these might be ones that you want to say in your head or out loud right now along with me. Some of them you might resonate with, some of them you might not, and that's fine too. So the first one he's giving is, I am safe. I am safe. I can feel at home wherever I am. I can feel at home wherever I am. I am rooted in the present moment. I am rooted in the present moment. I trust myself and the journey of life. I trust myself and the journey of life. Even when the world around me feels chaotic, I can remain grounded and calm. Even when the world around me feels chaotic, I can remain grounded and calm. I'm going to use some Amanda Ellis sprays for all of us. I have, oh my gosh, me and this camera. Okay, so this is her crimson, which is the base or root chakra. So this is the chakra that the Mantids are assisting us all with. So let's go ahead and spray some of this. And it's kind of got like a little bit of I know it's hard to explain, but like a fiery smell to it. A little bit of a fiery smell to it. And so if you are struggling, if you struggle like in general, or if you're struggling right now with like fear or anxiety, these might be sprays that you may want to consider, because they would support you. And so these aren't my sprays. These are Amanda Ellis, who's in the UK. She ships these worldwide. I put the link to her stuff in my description down below. The other one I want to use with all of you is the earth element, ground. And so this one actually just really smells like cinnamon. So even if you have something that smells like cinnamon or cinnamon itself, it's an earthy, grounding energy. This one has like a sweet smell to it too, because it's a spray. And here's probably one I don't use very often. So this is Kali Ma, warrior goddess energy, liberation and rebirth. So this is a really cool spray to use if like you're about to go do something and you need a little bit of courage. I spray this if I'm feeling like, man, I don't, which is funny because that's like a solar plexus thing almost, right? But it's root chakra. It clears the fear. It's like, I don't know if I can do this. And then you spray this and all of a sudden it's like, no, I can do this. I got this. This is fine. And so Kali Ma has some really cool energy if you're interested in that. Barrett, hello from Norway. Caught you live today. I've been searching for a new place to live for 3 years now, but it doesn't materialize. I feel stuck. Okay, I'll look at that for you. Gime Hoy, I'm wondering if you could channel on stream. Yeah, I could. I mean, I'll be channeling. I think you mean on this, right? I'll be channeling messages for people in the chat or who are chatting with me at the end of this. If you want to give me a question, I will channel and answer for you. Okay. And Anna, I will get to your question also. Okay, let me check my notes and see where we're at. So we have the breathing, We have the mantras. We have sprays. Let's see. What I actually want to do really quickly is invite the Mantids in and allow them to do some healing work for all of us. So if you're not sure about this, if it makes you uncomfortable, that's totally fine. Um, whether you think it to yourself or whether you say something out loud, you can just acknowledge now, like, yes, I would like to do the healing, or no, like, no, thank you, I would not like the healing. And that's fine. Like the high guides will always respect what you're comfortable with. And you could say no now, and then later you could be like, you know what, never mind, I want that. And they'll just give it to you then. So it's fine if you want to do like no for now also. Okay. So let me just invite in Arlo. It's going to be like the collective, right? Okay. So some of you have Mantid guides, and some of you know this, and some of you don't know this. So if you have a personal Mantid guide, they will be part of this for you. But it looks like a group effort though. So this is going to be like more than one that is coming to assist you. So just to give you an idea, hold on, he wants me to say something. Have you started? What are you trying to say to me? Oh. Okay. Let me give you an idea about your root chakra. Your root chakra is at like the base of your torso, so it's like in line with like your genitals, but what some people maybe don't realize is that it also includes like your legs, all of your legs and your feet. Um, so this energy as it comes in, hi Kristen. No problem. Kristen from Norway. Hi to Annette. Um, when this energy comes in, it might just feel like something comforting. It might just feel like a blanket got wrapped around you. This might feel like pressure. So, and again, this could be like anywhere on your legs or your feet, even. Um, it could even be like mild discomfort if they're like removing energies from you. So, just to kind of give you what to expect so you know whether or not you want to accept it. I'm going to go ahead and ask the Mantids to step forward for everybody who would like to interact with their energy. I encourage people to do this on their own. You don't need me to ask to do this for you. You can do this on your own anytime you like. And I encourage you to do this because this is how you learn to start feeling energy. Because the first 100 times you do this, you feel nothing. You're like, nobody's in the room with me. Nothing happened, you know? And so that's kind of like how you feel about it. And then the more you do it, you'll start to feel things and you're like, huh, I guess that could have been something, but I think I made it up. And then, you keep going deeper with it. And eventually you get to the point where you're like, oh no, like I can't recreate that. Like I can't. And it's just very validating for your thinking mind because things will happen that you can't make up. You can't make yourself feel that way. It just is. Christine Butler. Yeah. We're about to have the Mantids do a healing on the root chakra. So if you'd like to accept this right now, Christine, we're going to get into it. So anyone who would like this healing, we're going to have them go ahead and get started. Thank you. And while they're doing this, I'm probably going to chat a little so we're not just sitting here in the quiet. But whenever you're getting whenever you call in your guides, so let's say it's not alive. Let's say it's like tonight you go to bed and you're like, hey, archangels, can you help remove trauma from me? You can always ask them to do that, right? Or any of your guides that you feel really connected to. And when they're removing trauma from you, the best thing you can do is one, be still, which is why you probably want to do it when you're like laying down at night. You don't want to do it when you're like, I don't know, vacuuming and like doing chores around the house. You want to kind of have a still moment. And the other thing you want to do is you want to breathe. You want to do deep breathing. So try to take some slow, deep breaths right now. And exhale out deep and slow. And what the breathing does is, I don't know, breath is just magical. There's so many things that it does. But one of the things that it does is it helps loosen up trauma so that it can come out of you. It helps relax your body so that it can come out, because sometimes we're like holding on too tightly. And it kind of just helps it kind of wiggle out and get dislodged. Let me see my notes. I'm curious if any of you guys feel anything. I don't feel anything, but I am kind of talking. You're touching my foot. They're touching, but that's not, you're not. Are you pulling something out of there? Yeah, they're super gentle. I honestly don't feel much going on at this exact moment. Let me see. To strengthen the root chakra, it must be balanced. It must be able to flow without being hindered by trauma. And this is all of your chakras, whether they're major or minor ones, whether they're in your body or outside your body. And so that's why it's, it's a good idea to do the deep breathing. So deep breathing is also one of the reasons that meditation and exercise are energetically beneficial to you, not just like physically beneficial, energetically beneficial. Just looking at Jonathan Grayson, it's really gentle. Yeah, they're like, they don't want to freak anybody out. They don't want to be the bad guy. So this might feel like more like a loving energy than anything else, just because a lot of us have like a natural bias towards beings that don't look like us, right? Like this is like the root of like racism. This is like, it's just something that's in there in our minds from growing up on a 3D planet, right? Okay. If you are someone who is struggling with fear or anxiety, another thing you can do, so in addition to the sprays, because the sprays cost money, not everybody wants to spend money and whatnot. Another thing you can do is the root chakra is associated with the color red and the color black. So if you eat foods that are naturally red or naturally black beans, black olives, strawberries, red apples, all that stuff, that's going to naturally help you balance out that chakra and support it. If you are someone who likes crystals, then again, red crystals or black crystals would support you. This is like my all-time favorite crystal for like, this is my emotional support crystal. If I'm nervous, I will put this crystal like on my lap when I'm doing stuff, when I'm talking live. No, I'm actually not nervous right now, but I just wanted to show it to you guys. So this is rainbow obsidian. You can't tell because rainbow obsidian, you got to flash like a single light really, really brightly to see the color. So this looks like black obsidian. Black obsidian will work for you, or rainbow obsidian. Black tourmaline, shungite, very dark smoky quartz will work. Well, all smoky quartz will work, but the darker, the better. Red jasper, red garnet, red spinel. Those are all like the ones I can recommend. All right. Pamela says, I got a shift in energy rising up, which feels good. Thank you. Yeah. To Light Your Nature says, hey, family. Hello. Michelle Arant is here. I had no idea you were going live today. I'm so glad I found out. You know what, Michelle? I know I'm going live like an hour before. I don't really know either. Annette. All right. Hi from Sweden. Okay, I'll check in on that for you. All right, let's have them finish. You know what? They're going to keep going. Okay. So they're going to keep going and they're going to continue to work on us while we chat. So let me scroll back up because questions started earlier and I don't want to, if I miss your question, if I like jump over it accidentally, just like post it again. I'll find you. Let's see. Aldana, have problem with my 17-year-old son who doesn't want to go to school. Yeah. Do you want no? So just so you guys know, I have one tarot deck with me, and I just asked him if he wanted me to pull a card, and he said no. I can already get the energy on it though. So he's there's some kind of trauma that's been like triggered for him. There's something about school or somebody at the school who is triggering this situation for him. And it feels big, to be honest. This feels like a really big wound. So the best approach you can have, especially since he is nearly an adult, the best approach you could probably have is to be very compassionate with him, because I don't think I don't even know if he has the words to tell you completely what's going on. I don't know how much he connects with that. He just knows that it doesn't feel good and he doesn't want to be in that. That's all he knows. Okay. Let me take a look. Hopefully I don't miss anybody's question. Let's see. Oh, Pamela. Hi from Scotland. I have ongoing stomach issues that feel energetic. It's more active this time. Can you shed any light on this? Yeah, let me just tune into it for you, Pamela. It is energetic. Okay, so he's directing me to like look at your, can I just look at her chakras? I don't know where your stomach issue pain is, but he's directing me to your sacral chakra. The sacral chakra is below your belly button. The sacral chakra is associated with the color orange. It controls like sexuality, sensuality, creativity, joy, emotions. So this is trauma that is like, you have something in there that needs to come out, because if you have blockages, or and it doesn't have to be like a full blockage, but if you have partial blockages in your energy, in your chakra, this is going to ultimately start manifesting in the physical, in the vicinity of where that chakra is located. So things that you can do to help that get better, Pamela. So it's going to be like orange foods, wearing the color orange, but really it's going to be considering if there's any sexual trauma in your life, in this lifetime. Considering if you feel blocked creatively, considering if you are allowing yourself to have joy. So if you're not giving yourself enough joy and happiness in your life, start spending time every day giving yourself what it is that makes you passionate and excited. Yeah, it's just out of balance. It's just out of balance. If you need help with it, you can also reach out to us. We have a business called Orange Light Energy. We are happy to talk with Metatron and see which service would be best for you to help you with balancing that. If it's something that's like, we can either do like past lifetime work for you, and we're also able to do physical healing for certain individuals. So reach out to us if you need some help. But it's trauma that's getting to you. Let's see. Becky Charles, love my gold Mantid guide. I call him Monty. That's hilarious. I love that. Helena says hello from Sweden. Oh, Barrett N. I've been searching for a new place to live for 3 years now, but it doesn't materialize. I feel stuck. When will it happen? It's okay. If I was pulling tarot cards for you, Barrett, I'd be getting the Hanged Man. So the Hanged Man is about like things being brought into a standstill for a reason. So there's a reason it hasn't been working out. So there's something else. There's something for you to learn. He says, there's a new perspective for you to gain, is what he says. There's a new perspective for you to gain before that energy opens up and something happens for you. Because when we're trying to have a life event, when we're trying to like get the new job or get the new relationship or get the new house or have the baby, and we're trying and things aren't working out, and it's for a long period of time, like yours, 3 years, you have to consider what energetics are at play with this, because this is not just a physical issue anymore. This is the energetics are holding you for a reason. And it happens a lot more than people think. So everyone else listening out there, I hope you're hearing this message, because this happens all the time to people, where you feel like all the doors are shut, and the doors are shut because there's something else to learn. And so don't be discouraged. There's nothing wrong with you. There's nothing you're doing wrong in your search. Just consider looking at it from a different perspective. And this is what the hangman is, because we walk upright, but the hangman is upside down. He's frozen upside down. So from that upside down position, he can see things in an entirely new way. And so this is what your guides want for you before you're able to move forward with it. Let's see. Anna, can you tell me if someone is messing with my divine implant that I have on the right side of my face head? I'm getting a yes over and over and over again, which I wasn't expecting, to be honest. Let me see who this is. So, and I have this happen myself, Anna. So I have what I call like a divine implant, just like you called it, divine implant, on this side of my face, on the right side of my face, because when I get messages, it's always in the right ear. Like sometimes Rob will show off and come over to my left ear and say something, but almost always everything's in the right. I have experienced at times pain somewhere right here or like in the ear, and I know that someone's trying to damage my equipment. And when that happens, it's not too big of a deal, because your guides know it's happening, and your guides are going to go in and repair your equipment and put better protections on it so that it doesn't keep happening. So I wouldn't stress about it, because your guides are aware of it with you. That's everything? Okay. Yeah. So nothing to stress about, but yeah, someone's been playing with the equipment. Okay, let's see. Oops, why did it do that? It's always when I'm scrolling that all of a sudden it'll like jump like crazy. It's probably like a new comment coming in. Christine Butler, I would love a healing. You got it, girl. Let's see. Anna, it made me cry. Annette, hi from Sweden. Any advice for me? I'm going to pull a card for you, Annette. Annette Danielson, you get the very first tarot card. And I'm not like the most proficient tarot card reader, but it doesn't matter because I can channel. And so, whoa, how many cards are we doing? Okay, normally he does one. We're doing more than one, so hang on. So again, tarot's not the thing I'm most skilled at, and it is really a long-term skill that you learn. But this tarot deck kind of cheats because there are little words. Is this the one you want? Yeah. Okay. Are we done? Yeah. You got 3 cards, so let me take a look at them. So this tarot deck cheats, and there's words on them. So he's challenging me. We got 3 different. I'll show you. What are those? Meerkats? And so all the words down here are like not even correct because it's 6 of crystals, which I don't know what that's supposed to be. It's probably 6 of pentacles. But if you see down below, we got synergy, gratitude. I'm just going to show you these cards and then I'll channel. Got the star, peace and healing. So this is an awesome card to have. 10 of feathers. I don't know what that's supposed to be. 10 of wands. I don't know. Recovery, transformation. So he's highlighting gratitude, healing, and transformation. Okay. So to help you with moving forward, there's something, oh man. Yeah, you have trauma that you're healing, which we all are pretty much at all times of our lives. You have some trauma that you're healing. It's going to help you move through this process quicker if you can keep a higher vibration. So if you can keep the vibration of gratitude, it's going to help it move faster for you. It's going to be more efficient. Yeah, this is the full message for you. So gratitude will speed up your healing, will complete your transformation. I keep thinking I'm supposed to get something else for you, and he's all, no, you're fine. Okay, let's see. Carolina, I have been searching for a new job for almost a year now. Yeah, have my guide some message about that. Can I pull cards? I'm going to pull, it'll probably be 1 card, but let's see what I get for you. Michelle Arant, is that popcorn? Are you just sitting back there enjoying this? Okay. All right, so I am pulling a card for Carolina Sunshine. Is that the only card you want? Oh, gosh. Do you see this? The world. Fulfillment. Celebration. It is coming. It is coming. So just so you know, we've had a job search situation in my house too that lasted for a long time for my husband, and we would get cards like this for quite a while, I would say, for a couple months before it actually happened, before he actually got the new job. But just know your guides already have this figured out for you. So keep doing what you're doing. Keep searching. You may have already reached out to these people, or you might have not located them yet, but don't give up hope. It's coming up for you. Madeline Anderson says, hi from Sweden. Mom loves Mickey. Yay, alive. Spiritual sisters. Hey, I feel the 1111 today. Sending love. Oh, hi, Sharon. Yeah. Okay. Becky Charles, if you have time, do my guides have any advice for the next month or so? I'm shuffling cards, so I'm going to give you a card, Becky. Let's see what we got. He's laughing. Why are you laughing? Okay. Let's see what he gives you. okay, hold on. He's going to do more than one. This one. All done? I think he's doing 3 for you. All done? Yeah, he did 3. Let's see what you got. Oh man, this is why he's laughing. So I know Becky enough to know her exact situation. We got 5 of acorns, challenge, growth. So I'm laughing because these are like, he's telling her story right now. Control, security for 4 of crystals. Oh, Metatron, king of acorns, optimism, innovation. Okay, so for Becky, the challenge, and I'm just doing this so you can kind of see the words. The challenge is, control and security over like things that bring you joy or optimism and innovation. So this is the battle of soul versus mind. Soul versus mind. So he's not. Can you give? You're saying the situation. She already knows what her situation is. Can you? She has to choose. That is what he just said, Becky. She has to choose. But he's highlighting that the struggle is still there between the two. Okay. Ceci, some advice for me. Jonathan Grayson, is there a Zoom call? Yes. No, there totally is. Okay, so if anyone has a session with me this week, I haven't sent the Zoom calls out yet, which is ridiculous because I have like a bunch of clients tomorrow. But I will send those the links to the Zoom calls, I swear. I am competent, I promise. I'm just really late. Okay, Ceci, some advice for me. Okay, why am I shuffling? I never shuffle. This one, all done? So this is one of the major arcana cards. Strength, courage, endurance. Check out the number on that one, number 8. So 8's all about abundance. Let me tune into what this is. So they're giving you encouragement. So there's something difficult in your life that you're struggling with, and they're encouraging you to have strength because you're going to need endurance to go through this process. We are with you. Don't do that. You have Yeshua as one of your guides because he's like just stepping the tiniest bit too close to me and it makes me want to cry. But you have a lot of really like loving, supportive energy from your guides. I'm just trying to see if they have anything else they want to say. Interestingly enough, so I felt the Yeshua energy, and we have this elephant on the card. Makes me think of Hindu god, Ganesha. Ganesha has, even though they are a Hindu god and not an incarnated man on earth, they have super similar energies. So if you feel drawn to Yeshua or Ganesha, it feels like they both know you. Whatever it is you're going through, there's a point and a purpose to this. There's something that is going to bring you, that has the potential to bring you abundance from the difficulty. So just keep this in your mind. Okay. Anki's here. Hi, gorgeous. Hello, Anki. Yanaka Hoffman, I have numbness in my feet and lower legs. Yikes. Yeah. Um, you have um you have trauma in your sacral chakra, but it's not the front of the sacral chakra, it's the back of your sacral chakra. So it's your lower back or like lower hips is where this trauma is. And so when it's the back of your chakra, it's how other people have treated you in regards to that chakra versus the front of your chakra is how you express that out to the world. So you have trauma related to how somebody treated or mistreated your joy, your creativity, your sexuality. So you've got trauma back there that wants to clear. It might be current lifetime, it might be past lifetime, it might be both. Um, the fact that it's now numbing out your legs and your feet, it's whenever you start having like a physical symptom like that, and that could be something that could last for a long time, over multiple days. It's always like a warning. It's always like a, hey, just so you know, this is a big deal, and we're going to start to bring this to your attention in bigger ways. So, man, um, Google. So this is with your psoas. With your psoas, it's spelled in a crazy way. Psoas. So look into that, because on a physical side, you can do some stretches and exercises to help it feel better. But energetically, root cause, you're processing trauma. So make sure you're taking care of yourself and giving yourself time to process the trauma so that you don't have to keep addressing the physical symptoms. Spiritual sisters, I've gotten a lot of eights lately. Why is that? Eights are such a good thing to see. I wish I could see eights all the time. So, like I mentioned with that last card, eights are about abundance. Eights are about, um, he's showing it to me like an infinity sign. Eights are all good things. So it's a positive message. It's like, abundance is coming. Good things are coming. And so this could be financial abundance, this could be spiritual abundance, but something good is coming your way. Pamela, this makes sense, Jennifer. It's bloating in solar plexus. Yeah. So it bloats in the solar plexus because the blockage is in the sacral. Yep. Nellie, hello, Jennifer and the Mantids. Greetings from Nairobi. No way. No way. What lesson I am supposed to learn from my right eye challenges, like the one I've had today and the last 2 months? How do I heal this? Let me see if I can get some cards for you. It's so awesome that you're tuning in from Nairobi. That's insane. I definitely do not get the African continent very often, so it's always super exciting. Are you all done? I got 3 cards for you, so let's see what they have, and let me see what I can. So the first card you have says Page of Acorns, which is discovery and enthusiasm. Creative force and confidence. Oh. 2 of Acorns, Insight and focus. You've got all acorns. I don't even know what the acorns symbolize. Okay, let me just tune into this energy. There is not a lesson associated with the struggles you're having with your eye. It's not a lesson. This is trauma. You know what's crazy? He's showing me this card, which says insight and focus, but I'm reading it like in your head sight, like third eye sight and focus. This is trauma with your third eye. The way they want you to heal it is to keep your vibration high and to use your creative energy. Let me just tune into your third eye situation here. You are clairvoyant. So I don't know if you know this or not. So you are someone who can see pictures and videos from other worlds. You might have dreams that are telling you things, dreams that are showing you past lives, dreams that are showing you like different timelines for yourself. If you don't recognize this in yourself, it might be the trauma that you have there. It's not a lesson. It's not a lesson. It's trauma that's clearing. You reclaiming your confidence and your creativity is what they are saying for you to do to help clear this. Your creativity might be something totally not related to your third eye, or it doesn't seem like it's related to your third eye. And if you don't do anything creatively, then that's what you'll want to focus on, is finding something that excites you to do creatively. Doesn't have to be art. Could be writing, could be singing, playing an instrument, could be all kinds of things, cooking, and anything where you're creating, you're building, you're making. Alex is here. They are peaceful, so nice feeling. Yeah. Oneness 13, love and light to all souls. Namaste. Let's see. Janice Edmonds is here. Oh, I skipped ahead. I skipped way ahead. My goodness. Oh my goodness. You guys are filling up the comments, keeping me on my toes. There we go. Let's see if I can do this. Jamel, could you channel Archangel Michael on stream? Is that one of your guides? Yeah, Archangel Michael is always like to the front of me and to the left. Michael. It's hard to channel from like the absolute air. Normally the hardest thing to channel is like the first two sentences, and then after that it kind of flows really easily. I'm just going to feel into his energy. I'm going to pull a card to tune into what he wants to say. That was fast. So the ladybug is a sign of good luck, of good things coming. 5 of crystals, persistence, new possibilities. He's highlighting the new possibilities for you. And of course it moved. Gamel, have you tried channeling Michael? This is a new possibility for you. Have you tried channeling Michael? He's very he's got more of a serious energy right now. So I'm like trying to figure it out. Okay. Yeah. It feels like maybe there's like a particular answer you're looking for. I don't know if you are or you aren't. But Michael's saying, try channeling him. Try asking him a question and then allowing whatever comes into your head first. Just write that down. Don't judge it. Just write it down. Okay. Let me keep going. Carmen Alexander, my guides seem to keep sending messages to see everything. I'm trying, but would love some more details. Yeah, that seems like a real general message. See everything. I said, are you trying to have her see from a new perspective? And they're like, no. All right, let's see what, just one card? Yeah, it's not everything. Because look, we got this card again. Ace of Acorns, creative force and confidence. So they want you to see yourself more accurately. So this is about how you're viewing yourself for you to be more confident and not be critical and judgmental with yourself. And they're saying they're telling me no to creative force. So it's see everything wonderful about yourself. Build yourself up. That's what this is. Okay. Oneness, any advice for me from Metatron? Let's see. Metatron, what do you have for her? You are, okay. Beautiful. Love from Metatron. Choice and trust. Yeah. You will understand how this applies to you, but he's saying the equivalent of, I love you, you can trust me. I love you, you can trust me. Angela Fredrickson Tavin, hello from Sweden. And Kristen, let's see, my left foot feels numb, and I've tried a lot of things. What am I missing? My guides, pull a card. That's what they said. Pull a card. Okay, I'm going to do this. And then after this, I'll probably just pick three more questions. And wrap it up. Is this the only one you want? Oh, man. Anki. I know, Anki. I know your situation, too. Look at what they have done. Recovery transformation. They talk to you about this all the time. You're in the middle of a transformation. You're going to go through all these physical things to assist you with the releasing of the trauma that needs to go. So you're still in recovery. And I know you've been in recovery forever, and I know you're tired of it. But it's like the snake, right? The snake shedding their skin. You're shedding all this stuff you don't need, and it's annoying, but you're going to be so beautiful when you're done shedding all your skin. Going to be able to move on to the next thing. Okay, let's have Metatron pick what I'm going to do next. Jack, hello, greetings from Germany. I'm guided to ask a question right now, but I don't know what it is, to be honest. Is there anything important my guides want to tell me? Yeah, Metatron chose you, so let's do it. Messages for Jack, please. Is that right? All done? Thank you. I'm cheating. I'm looking at your cards. All right, I'll show you and then I'll figure it out. So we got the ladybug again. So again, the ladybug is a sign of good things to come. Some new possibilities. Ooh, we've got the Emperor. Stability is what they're highlighting for you. Gosh, these are good cards. And we have a spider, which I'm not a fan of, but let's see. 9 of crystals, security, abundance. These are really nice cards. I don't know what you do for a living, Jack. I don't know what you do for a living, but do you love it? Do you love it more than anything? Because I feel like maybe you don't. Your guides are talking about new possibilities for you that would bring you abundance and stability. I'm assuming this is a job. I might be wrong. Is it a job? They don't want me to comment on it. They don't want me to comment on it. So your guides, you have good, the fact that you have the Emperor card, that's really good energy. That's good energy to bring. You have guides. Your guides are leading you to opportunities, and that's how they're going to have me say it. Opportunities. This could be relationships. This could be a job. This could be other things that are good for you and that will bring in abundance for you. But you know, the spider, I associate that with creativity, right? The spider builds the web. She's like the master manifester of stuff. They're bringing you opportunities for things that align with you better, is what they're saying. So hopefully you understand what area of life they are referring to. And thank you for joining us from Germany. Okay, let's see what the next two are. All right, Metatron is on a mission. Scrolling. Carolina, thank you so much, Jennifer. That message made me cry. I think when my healing is done, the job will come. Yeah, that's almost always how that works. Becky Charles, why am I not surprised? That is the answer. He's so funny. One day, hopefully, we will have moved past this. Yeah. Okay. Metatron, I'm still. Oh, okay. We jumped. You're welcome, Jack. Okay. Keep losing my place. Where are we going, Metatron? Rosemary Helgen, I'm having a tough time right now and would like some advice, please. You got it. You got it. Don't do that. He said, I am always with you. But he says it in a way that's like, it's hard. Don't make me cry. It's hard to explain how energy feels. It's really hard to explain because the words don't seem like, the words are nice, but they don't seem like that big of a deal. But, you know, when Metatron's saying he's always with you, that's like, there's no words for it. All right, let's pull some cards for you. Do you want this? Are we doing 3? That's what you want? Okay, let's see what you got. Metatron getting me all in my feels. All right, let's see. We have 4 of shells, soul searching and reevaluation. Justice, truth and clarity. Page of feathers, exploration and discovery. Yeah. The difficulty that you're going through right now, your thought process is what's ultimately going to help you out. So you might be in like thoughts that are like circular and not helpful. But ultimately, your guides are trying to bring you into greater clarity on this, because the truth is that you haven't been seeing things clearly. And this is why they want you to do the reevaluation, do the soul searching, reconsider. You haven't been seeing things clearly. Yeah. They want you to explore and discover. So you're used to thinking the thoughts that feel comfortable about certain situations, and they're asking you to go outside of that. There's a new way to be. There's a better way to be. But you have to be like the raccoon. You got to be a little playful. Yeah. Okay. Let me do one more. Cindy's here. Yay, caught you on a live. Yeah, I know. I just create lives out of nothing, I guess. Let's see. Unity light. A part of me wants to leave the planet. A part of me wants to finish my tasks here. What can I do to help myself more? I think this is like a struggle that so many light workers go through, because you have this high vibrational soul, and you have, even though you don't remember things, your soul has a memory of being on these higher vibrational planets where there was a lot more love. And so you stick us on Earth, and it kind of puts us into shock. And we kind of hate it, right? Because we're like, but there's not enough love here. It's a very hard life here. Before you came here, you weren't afraid of the challenges that you would have here, because you knew that the challenges are like fire, and your soul is like the sword, and you are being forged in the fire. And this is how within you, you start creating and generating more love. And so this is the ultimate goal of all souls, right? We're like, I want to be more love. I want to be transformed. I want to feel the way Metatron does. Like if you can feel energy and you feel how Metatron feels, it's like, wow, a soul can feel like that? Like, what can I do? What can I do to feel like one of these ascended masters? And so we feel so inspired when we're on the other side. And when we come here, it's difficult because we have all these 3D energies we're working through. Yeah, pull some cards for you. You know what they're saying? They don't want you to worry about the tasks. They don't want you to worry about the contracts that you signed up for. Because honestly, the number one goal of all of us when we come here, well, two of them really, number one goal is heal and play. Sorry, guys. I do the two and the balloons come up. Yeah, heal and play. So we come here to heal the trauma because we have to be in a physical body to resolve certain things. Do you want any more cards? No. And this is supposed to be about connecting to joy. And if we are in joy, we are in a higher vibration, and that radiates out to everybody else, and that benefits them. I'm just looking at the clock. It's an hour and 11 on 11:11, so I thought that was interesting. Look what they gave to you. 4 of Feathers, sanctuary and rest. If you feel weary, if you feel like this is just, it's too hard, it's too much, it's time for you to take care of you and love you. It doesn't matter that you signed up for all these tasks to help out other people. You have to do the self-love first, and you have to take care of you first. And so this is a healing pose. This is, you're sleeping, you're resting. Focus on your healing and what you need to feel full and feel joyful. That's your number one priority. And then later down the line, if you feel good and strong enough to help out other people, then that's great. And if you don't, that's totally fine. But healing and play for all of us, these are the top priorities. All right, everybody, I'm going to wrap this up. If you are interested in having me give you channeled messages in the moment, personally, just you and me on a Zoom, I have a session called Spiritual Journey Consultation. And it's either 30 minutes or 60 minutes. So if you wanted to do this with me and you wanted to just ask a bunch of questions, we could go through that. If you are interested in just getting more messages from your guides and you don't necessarily want to ask me questions face to face, I have a session called Messages from Your Guides, which is exactly what it says it is. It's a couple pages of different guides talking to you. And so that just helps to connect you with who's out there supporting you and what they are what they want to talk to you about, for right now in this current moment of your life. So check those out if you're interested. Thank you, everybody, for joining. I'm sorry if I didn't get to your question. I am planning on doing more lives because it allows me to not have to edit the video on the back end, which takes time. And so this is more efficient. So I'll probably start doing these a little bit more often. I don't know if I'll schedule them or not. I guess more to come in the future. Everybody, I hope you have a good Monday. Happy Monday. Happy 11/11. And I will see you all next time.